Hello YouTube and welcome to another episode of Let's Learn the Mods. Today we're going to be learning about cores and a couple machines that are added by Dartcraft. So to start off, cores are obtained when you get an experience tome. From here we're just going to input some EXP by holding shift and then right clicking. This will input EXP into the experience tome. Now the more EXP you input into the tome, the more cores you get from this. So keep that in mind when you're doing this. And all you got to do is throw the book on the ground and then right click with force rod and there you go. You got your cores. From that we got like, I think 5. Yeah, something like 5 from like 25 levels, I think. Alright, and then all you have to do from here is throw one of these in. And then depending on what type of core you want, you're going to want to throw in certain things. Like in this case, we're going to be using sugar, which will give the speed attribute. And I'm going to go into creative so it doesn't require any levels or time or anything. Okay, so there we go. We got our speed core. Now I want to get grinding, so we'll do grinding as well. And I don't know, let's get a freezing core as well. There we go. And yeah, I think we'll go with that. Now these do different types of things. So in this case, like if we put a freezing core into here, it kind of gives it the attribute of freezing. Like you can make obsidian from different stuff and whatnot, which can be looked up in NEI. One thing I really like is if we get, let's see, quartz, yeah, nether quartz, and then let me get some coal. There we go. So just put some coal in here and then drop our nether quartz in, and then you'll see that we actually get regular quartz from the nether quartz. And if you put a chest next to it, it'll actually output into a chest. And hoppers work as well on them and whatnot. Now the grinders from Dartcraft and basically any IC2 equivalent machine can't take cores, unfortunately. It's only the force furnaces that can take the cores. So let's get a couple more and kind of show you what else it can do. So let's do this and then this. Now we're going to do one core of speed, and then another core here will be for grinding. So if I put ores in here, you'll see that it doesn't actually cook it up like a normal furnace. It'll instead grind it up. And you might be asking why we might want to do this specific kind of grinding. Well, there's a good answer to that, and I'll show you in a second. So as you can see, we get 2 iron powder just like usual whenever you grind up an ore. I'm going to show you what we can actually do with this powder, which is kind of interesting. Alright, so we got 6 powder now. So what I'm going to do now is get a crafting table. Crafting. If it wants to show it, there we go. And we'll set that there and take the iron powder like that. And we get this thing called an iron chunk. As you can see, we got all this in here. This is empty and whatnot. And we got a speed core here. Nothing special other than the fact that it's just going to do things faster. So if we put, like, say, one just iron powder in here, you'll see we get 1 iron ingot. Now I'm going to delete this, and then I'm going to put this iron chunk in here. We got 5 iron ingots instead of 4, because 4 iron powder was used to make this. That's pretty neat. It does kind of add an interesting way to get more ore. I think the only other way you get more ore is through factorization, and that takes forever. So if you want a fast way to kind of get a little more ore than just doubling, this is the way to go. Yeah. And that pretty much covers the blocks, other than the IC2 ones, which for the IC2 ones, these actually work kind of similar to the advanced machines. You apply power to them via EU. So in this place, we're going to get a yellow force panel MK2, essentially a solar panel. Let's get some fiber cabling. There we go. And then we'll just hook it up. So as you can see, they're getting power just like any old IC2 machine and whatnot. And as any old advanced machine, like rotary macerator and whatnot, if you apply a redstone signal, it'll actually start speeding up. See, it's gaining speed. Basically, your rotary macerator, your centrifuge extractor, and so on. Alright, that pretty much covers what I wanted to cover in this video. I hope this was informative, and I'll see you all later.